Hello everybody, my name is David. Thank you for watching CNXG. Today's videos is, I just want to offer maybe some more traits you guys may not have really thought about narcissists. You know, there's so much out there. So, and sometimes it's repetitious. Maybe this is something a little bit different that you're not used to. Something a little new, something more you haven't heard. Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for. So I got a couple things out of the DSM for narcissistic personality disorder. And there's two things that I think is really important. Self-functioning and interpersonal functioning is something that we all have, you know, normal people all have, and they don't. They just don't have it. They aren't self-functioning and they aren't interpersonal functioning, which means they gain identity and self-motivation through others. That's how they gain their identity. That's how they get motivation, is everything's through other people, you know, and that's why they have relationships with people. It's completely just, you know, for themselves and to identify and to get things they want and need. That's how they feel they need to have their needs met. Kind of interesting. So some traits that we all know is grandiosity, antagonism, attention seeking, drama, make-believe fights, things like this. To be antagonistic, to poke and prod, to attack people, stuff like this is very narcissistic. We don't do that, right? It's seeking attention, and it's, you know, make-believe fights. So these people that, you know, like smear campaigns, basically you'll notice someone sitting there just fighting with somebody else that's not responding, somebody that's not fighting. They love the drama. Drama. They need it. They feed off it. We know this, right? They have shallow relationships, very, very shallow. They have, you know, you'll see narcissists say, I've got friends, or a lot of us will say, well, my ex had friends, tons of friends, people like them and stuff like that. Yeah, but the relationships themselves are so shallow. You know what I mean? It's like if you're friends with a disordered person, it's just, you know how it is. It's just give them. Help. Be there for them. Talk about their problems all the time. Have a shoulder to cry on for them all the time. Be available. They're demanding. You know, when it comes to texting, they don't like waiting. Message me back right away. You know what I mean? So the purpose of their relationships are to satisfy their own self-esteem. Narcissists have very, very bad self-esteem. You cannot be fooled by that big false ego. So they try to act like they're strong and big and powerful and all this stuff, but they feel like total crap. These people are born from total shame, low self-esteem. So the purpose of these relationships and the purpose of the things they do to people is really to satisfy their own poor self-esteem. They're condescending towards others. They're critical. Anybody that sits there and just talks bad about somebody, you want to be around them? Just talk bad about others, smear campaigns, attacking people, self-centeredness. You know, that's what it is. You know, if you have somebody that's always, you know, talk about this person, talk about that person, it's just self-centeredness. It's just like, for some reason that person thinks that their opinion matters above all. And what they're going through is more important than what anybody else is going through. Or that they got hurt and that's all that matters, you know. People that talks about them and their problems or accomplishments all the time. And something I've noticed with narcissists, like if someone's hurt by someone, right? If someone hurt you, someone did something bad to you, you sit there and say, I feel bad. And I felt like this when this person did this to me. And I didn't know what to do. And I didn't know what to think. And I didn't know, you know what I mean? But a narcissist will be just you. You did this, you did that, you're like this, you feel this way, you look like this, you did this. And it's just attack all the time. Pointing the finger, right? Narcissist. Bad people. That's something I've just really noticed with narcissists. So, you know, we all have experiences with people, and bad experiences are some of those experiences, and we get hurt and stuff like this. But there's ways to deal with this, right? So it's not just all about us, you know. We don't try to, we don't have purposes of relationships. We don't have reasons other than, I just want to be, you know, close to you, around you. I enjoy your company, things like this. Be aware of your company. you guys. If you have somebody that's critical of others, talks bad about other people, attacks, always has drama, poor me, poor this person did this to me all the time, do you want to be around someone like that? No. Because what's going to happen is eventually you're going to be the problem. If they have problems with everybody in their life and you want to be in their life, they're going to have a problem with you. There's going to be a problem. And you know what kind of problems those are with disordered people. They'll drag you into the mud like crazy, and they'll have these fights that just, don't even exist. I mean, a smear campaign is somebody that can't let go and just wants that fight to continue. And you'll notice the other person, they're not in a fight. It's just one person sitting there acting like they're in a fight. Smear campaign. It's just horrible. It's so self-centered. It's disgusting. To get other people involved in your hating and talking bad about other people is disgusting. So I just wanted to bring these up, some narc traits that we aren't really totally aware of, So anytime you see somebody that, can't function on their own, can't do things on their own, can't just do things by themselves, and you see that they're very, very needy, this is like boundaries. People that cross boundaries all the time. That's a narcissistic trait. And crossing boundaries can be all kinds of things, man. All kinds of things. It's asking for too much all the time. Or if someone says no, it's, oh, come on. Or always asking for help. Talking bad. And if anybody that says, this is somebody who's my family. This is somebody who I was in love with. This is somebody who's my friend. And then they're dragging that person through the mud and talking horrible about them and bad about them. But one day, they really like them. And the next day, look at this horrible person. Come on, man. These are all narcissistic traits. These are all disordered traits. These are people that cannot be self-functioning and cannot interpersonal function on their own. Okay? So they are very needy. They cross your boundaries left and right. They need us. They cannot operate or function on their own. They cannot be successful on their own. And you can see this. You can see that's where envy comes in. That's when people are like, you have a narcissist who's struggling doing what they're doing, and then they see somebody who's doing really well what they're doing, and they'll try to knock them down. They can't just go do it on their own. Right? They can't have success on their own. They have to do something to somebody else and steal it and rob it and take it, ride their coattails, take what they've earned, take what they've done. Just be associated with somebody else all the time. So, things to think about. Hopefully these are some, just some new traits you guys haven't thought about or realized, and it's something it can help you identify, that you're in a relationship with any kind of friendship, your family or anything might be disordered. Okay? That's it. Thank you guys. Any questions you guys have, please go down below and ask me. And if you could, share this video on social media forums, groups, things like that, just to get this stuff out there. I'd appreciate it, and so would other people that need it. Thank you guys. Take care. Love yourself first. Bye-bye. Danny Dog Productions.